Hey Flosstube, it's Kerry and Stitches. It's Friday the 13th of August and this is Flosstube 102. Hello if you're a new visitor, it's lovely to have you here. I hope you like my channel, stick around, subscribe, do all the things. And welcome back if you are a regular viewer. It's always good to be amongst friends. I think it's going to be a fairly quick update today. Minimal haul. I've only worked on 4 projects, so we will fly through and we'll see where we are. 100,000 subs club is back, so we'll give you an update of that in a minute. So I hear you cry, Kerry, what have you been stitching on in the last 2 weeks? I have been stitching on the flippets. These are the Lizzie flippet stamps, officially my second oldest whip. The series of them, all stitched on scraps of either Star Sapphire or Water Lily from Wichelt. That's a bit see-through, looking to see if anything. That's a chart, you can't see that. Oh well. So that's where we're at. Own colour conversions. Victorian motto, 6 strand sweets, Victorian motto, apple fritter classic colourworks, Victorian motto, week something or other, and a jewellery designs with a border. So that's where we're at for him. I think he's coming on really quickly. That was my Olympic stitching. So every time Great Britain got a medal, I stitched on that. Didn't I do well? So I usually did it every couple of days just to kind of so I could have a good run at it. So he'll be done very soon, and then it'll be just the December one to do. Yeah. What was the week's? Caribbean was the week's, the tealy green that I'm working in. So there we go. That's that. Teeny tiny borders. So I'm literally just wrapping them around a piece of mat board. So yeah, it works for me. Next up, we've got Luminous Fiber Arts, Jingle Jolly Joy. I haven't brought the thing in. This was her Misty's first mystery stitch along. That's a tongue twister. So I'm stitching mine on 18 count dots, grey dots from Zweigart, and I'm omitting the snowflakes. So I've gotten Jingle finished. I'm going to put some. There's a few stitches missing out here. I'm just going to put beads in. Jolly. So old Santa there, he's nearly done. He just needs a bit of greenery in his hat, a cookie and a candy cane. So he'll be done soon, and then it'll be on to the last part, which is Joy, which is a snowman and a cardinal. So I think that's really coming on really nicely. I've been using this for my daily 30 piece, so it's come on, and it was also, I used it as a daily 30 in the medals. So apparently I sucked at doing Christmas in July, so I'm doing Christmas in August. And some Thanksgiving stitching. So hey, it is what it is, and we stitch what we love. So that's that. And this is in my Not Enough Whip Bags bag from Sarah. Cardinal Points. Didn't do much. This is a bit of a, did I show you this or did I not? I don't think I did, because I think I literally stitched this on the Saturday after. So just for my daily 30, which I think all I did was this bit here, possibly those 2 bits. I can't actually remember where I was at, so probably that, or maybe just that. But I've decided for September, I will be stitching on it this weekend as part of our daily 30. Let me move that way that way. As part of our daily 30 World Cross Stitch Day event. Happy World Cross Stitch Day! So that's where, this is where all my needle minders stick together. So there we go. So my aim for September is to complete pages 2 and 4. No, 1 and 4, which would be, let's fold it back in half again, which basically is kind of that line down there. So where all these things are. So I need to get the words in. I won't do my thing, I haven't charted that yet, so I need to chart that. But I want to get there. I need to rechart a couple of the dogs because I'm going to put my family pets in. and I think I was going to omit that flower there to put the dog in. Darn it. Oh well. Was I going to omit that? Possibly. I'll shoehorn them in somewhere. We've had 5 dogs growing up, so I wanted to put all of them on there. So we'll get them in somewhere. We will. That's Cardinal Points. That's by Long Dog Samplers in conjunction with Gentle Art, and it's all stitched in Gentle Arts, and it's on a 36 count ivory linen Zweigart one. My Christine bag. So one more whip, put more back in the pile, is not in a special bag, it's just in a random pencil casey bag, is O Tannenbaum by Brenda Gervais. Can't find the, there we go. So that's O Tannenbaum. April, May, June had a fantastic box. She made her own box because she couldn't get it here. So not a bad idea. So I haven't quite finished yet, so I'm going to kind of see what I need to do. So I did find one on Amazon, but the price keeps going up and I would need to cut out some of the things, so I don't know yet. That might be actually end up not working and I could have wasted the box. So in my own kind of conversion, which used a lot of the threads that were Jack Frost's Tree Farm, those colours plus whatever else, and it's on a 18 count mystery Aida, and I think I just about started. So last week I'd definitely finished Santa, and I'd started this block here, which is the sleigh block. I loved that, stitching that one. I didn't think I was going to. Really enjoyed that. So there we go. Oh, and the snow does show up, that's great. So there we go, that's that block. And then I moved on. So this was another one I did for my for Brenda's Olympic challenge, and I absolutely loved the challenge. It was fantastic. So thank you, Brenda. I don't think you watch my channel, but thank you. So, and that was block 4. Love stitching that, and I'm going to stitch this little bit here again as an ornament when I've worked out what offcuts I've got when I finished it. So that's my plan. I might do that one for my mum for Christmas. I might stitch it a few times. It's just a little, you know, cute little addition to it. Think, Kerry, what were you going to say? It's very sweet. So they've got that block, and then sleigh. The way that Brenda does it in the thing is you stitch it rather than how I've stitched mine like that, which I'm probably going to end up with a load of fabric left over, is that you stitch them all in that orientation on one piece. So actually when you come to stitch that, you stitch it like that. I could not get my head around that. Could not get my head around it. So I stitched them like that because I didn't have a long thin piece. I had this piece, in fact quarter. So just the snowflakey one to go, but I just had to order some. I'm stitching it in Chai, which is a classic colourworks, which is that colour there. So it's kind of a beigey colour. It's what the sheep stitched in, and I need to order another skein just to make sure. Might have enough. I'm only using one thread, but I'm going to order another one just to be on the safe side. So I actually worked it out. I've got 416 stitches to go, and that is a finish. Woo! I'll be a good stitch from stash when that's about, because I haven't counted any of it. And we worked it out, and if I count them individually, it works out at like a £45 credit for, or it might be $45 stitch from Stitch credit. Awesome. And I think if I worked out what the chart was, it was about the same. It's a really, really good stitch from Stash thing, because they're 110 high by maybe 60 wide. So you put that. It's good. It's good. So those are the stitchy projects. Life update. Let's do it. Let's mix things up. Life update. Been nowhere, done nothing. Can't remember. I said I was having really bad headaches. Having blood tests done again next week, so I think I probably had blood tests done. I don't remember. It's all kind of blending into one. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just waiting for small bloods to be done and to see what's happening. So there you go. They've been a lot better since I've been doing my nasal spray, which has helped hugely. So I've done it today. Let's go and do that actually. Okie dokie. I did draw my giveaway, but I'm not having another giveaway today because I said I would like the people who have won to contact me. So Christy's Corner Needleworks, please contact me. You were a winner, and Joe Serendipitous Joe. If you can contact me too. You both won something. So I'd like to get those prizes out to you relatively soon. Haul. We're going to do haul and then we will circle back to plans. So we have cross stitcher. So we might as well do the cross stitcher flip through. This is $3.74. Cover kit was Little Ellie needle book. There we are. See it again. Excited about next month's. So contents page. This is the September issue. There's some good stuff in here. Cat tie trends and things like that. Usual Willow crafts order. Stitching with Julian is irises. Ooh, black workbook. Room to study is the room. That's quite cool. I do like Zoe Patching style, I must say. Seagull pillow. They've had a similar one a few years ago. Or maybe that was one wax. I don't know. No, it was cross stitcher. I wouldn't stitch it, but I love the idea. And this is by Sharon McKinnon and Tiny Modernist. That really cute little greenhouse. How clever is that? I wouldn't stitch it, but I say I really like it. So I think it's a. And then we've got some really pretty cards. Sort of autumnal coloured ones. I really like those. That's cute. Actually, they're all lovely. So those are Doreen Jones. And moving on. Had a sampler. Also had a Maria Diaz. One of their August. When they say part 3, they actually what they mean is this is the third in a seasonal series, because it is all here in the magazine. Fairground letter library. It fits in quite well with the new Daily 30 theme of state fairs, I guess. Theme event. We've got just a nice sort of planty picture. Lots of lovely greens in that, all in little blue pots. Now I will be doing this. This is another Doreen Jones. I'm fairly sure it's Doreen Jones. I'll double check in a minute. It's a little 3D beehive and pincushion. Yes, it is Doreen Jones, because I remember thinking that bee is very similar to the bee that I stitched in Dependable, which was a Doreen Jones design. So it's got front and back of the beehive and front and back for the little pincushion, and then it tells you how you kind of make it up. I think it's a bit like those Lizzie Kate ones that they used to have. So you front and back, and then you just put a circle in the bottom. So stitch them together and just make a little drum. And then this is cute. This little tray, I love the idea. So it's got finishing instructions. So I really like those ideas. That idea. Yorkshire Terrier. Oh, they had a party hat on. Then it's just the corner of the cushion behind it. That's funny. I like these as well. Well, that's just, you've seen that page. Kerry, what are you doing? Find the page. These are the stitch challenges. So the designers are given the colours in the corner and in this case a brooch back. I think they're really lovely designs, especially like this one here. So there we go. Well, you don't have to do it as a purse, but you could just do it as a little cute little something or other. It was a little picture. They Stitcher Spotlight, and I'll just cover that over, is Chicken Scratch, which is an embroidery done on gingham. And I've done some chicken scratch over the years, and that's actually really good fun because it's a surface technique rather than, well, you kind of, I'll have to do a little bit. I've got some gingham knocking about, but it's really cool because you do like crosses and Smyrna crosses, and then you kind of weave through them to create patterns, which is really cool. Shows it gives you like full step by step there. That's a really cool idea. We've got some gingham knocking about. It's quick as well. Puss in Boots for the yearly stitch along with the Grimm's Fairy Tales, and then that's it. But next month, that's a woodland piece. I wonder whether that's going to be 3 pieces again. And then they've got Christmas tree cover kit and start of another little stitch along. I wonder whether, no, it is just on aid. Oh no, it's on plastic canvas. They do perforated paper. So that's that. Anyway, so that was Cross Stitcher 374, and that's the September issue. So look out for that in your shops if it's tickled your fancy. Something else that came through the post today. It's the first time I've ever bought the Halloween one. So this is the Just Cross Stitch Halloween edition. As you can see, I have marks and things that I really like. So I will just show you a couple of things. I mean, I know if you're in the UK and you're interested, Sparklies, she has them. Well, she's going to get some more in, so that's the place. But I think Patchwork Rabbit have them, and Crafty Kitten sometimes. So there are plenty of UK stockists if you want it. But there we go. So that is everything in there. So over 50 stitchable treats, no tricks. So I will show you my favourite ones. Did not notice that before. I just found another one I really like. I love this. How cute is this sloth? Love him. Let's use that to cover the chart. And I've just spotted that one, and I need to stitch that. I love that. And that's only part of the chart, but I love that. I haven't stitched this. Didn't notice that one before. Oh, there we go. Apologies there. There's the full picture. Love that. Need that in my life. Fine. Just move the post-it notes. Right. Just carefully remove a post-it note from there. Stick it on there. On my things I must stitch. There's some really. I mean, there's some really cute stuff in here. Look. Right. Okay. I really like these, so that's really sweet. I love the Pinochka designs, and that one is A Black Work Journey by Liz Almond. I love her stuff. Reminds me of years and years and years ago, World of Cross Stitch had a library for her Blackwork stuff, Blackwork Garden or something, and I stitched so much stuff out of it, and I absolutely love it, and I have it saved. And somebody else sent me a copy of it, and I saved that one too, just in case I lost the magazine. So it's my absolute favourite thing. Some couple more. Really like these two here, and that's funny. Nightmare Before Coffee, which is funny. Love the Lindy stitches. This cover kit's very handy. Broomstick Brigade. How fun is that? I love that. Oh, sorry. I just love that you can make kind of do. You don't have to stitch the broom. You could kind of make it like a broom. Right, and there was one other thing I wanted to show you. Apparently, I didn't save the page. There we go. Found it. Fortunately, I knew it was the last design in the book. Oh, I'm going to stitch the gnomes for hubs. They're cute. Maybe just one. I don't know. And I know that there's a fabric with cobwebs, so I'm thinking stitching it on that. Hocus pocus, I need coffee to focus. So I think that's really cool. So that's my... I've heard people say this is one of the best editions, and I've never had it before, but I'm certainly not disappointed. For somebody, I don't really stitch Halloween. I love the trick or treat with the candy canes, so I do a lot. So definitely stitching that. Definitely stitching that one. And the pumpkin one I showed you with the raven. The pumpkin raven one. Because I honestly did not notice that. I think it's because it's on the left page. So if I stitch just those 3 things, I think that's magazine money's worth. I didn't tell you any of the designers, but that's the Just Cross Stitch Halloween edition. So, Daily 30, the boutique was open. I went shopping, so actually let's take this out because this is not a very good plastic bag. Because the photograph's already shiny. So, sorry it's shiny, but this is Stella's Sleigh Ride by Chissy and Me. There we go. I just thought that was really cute. So, and as it's Chessy and Me, there will be specialty stitches thrown in and all sorts of random other things. And I also had some threads. So I'm not going to go through, but I'll just put in that bag. So these are all actually crescent colour ones. So what are now classic colour works. So I'm assuming the die lots are going to be slightly different, but there was just a nice range of colours there. Just a stash build, always good. So that's that. That can go over there. What else? Okay, nearly forgot to show you again. I did have a finish last time. I think I might have mentioned it, but I didn't show the picture. So my I sent my lovely friend Sharon Worm. I sent her a present for her birthday, which was a sunflower biscornu, a project bag I'd made, and some scissor fob and bits and pieces. In goes the photograph that I forgot to put in last time, as I make a note of that. I'd actually written it in big letters and then covered it over. So 121.54. Okay. The biscornu is from Shiny Room. It's stitched on Aida, can't remember what, in the Call for DMC, and I loved it, and I made the pins to go in it as well, and the sunflower scissor fob because Sharon likes sunflowers, in case you hadn't noticed that. So that's my plans. And what else have I been up to? I've been kitting up. This is going to be my September start. So we are on the 6th of September, as long as my fabric turns up. I've ordered some from Sparklies. I will be starting Huckleberry Farm. This is called my New Start. So both my children are moving on to new education establishments. So I've been busy kitting it up. A couple of threads were out of stock, and then I realised that 3 of them I thought I didn't have at all. So back to ordering more. So I've got half of it, and I've pulled all the DMC. So that's that. What else? Okay, I've been making a few scissor fobs. I'm just going to show you quickly this. There we go. That's my super secret project. That's all you're seeing for those. Right, regular plans. Stitchy plans. So I am going to be stitching on Cardinal Points this weekend, Blackwork Lady this weekend, and then I'm going to maybe a Tannenbaum. I'm not too sure. It depends when Chai turns up. So in my head, I'm thinking actually that might be September. Carrying on with Jingle Jolly, I quite fancy pulling out Purple Vinca and stitching on that for my daily 30 piece because it's easier to just time it rather than count it. I'm going to try and catch up on the cross stitcher calendar. I didn't stitch June, July, and we're halfway through August, so I'm going to try and catch up on those. If I can't catch up on June, I shall skip June and July, although July and they're only about 600 stitches each, it's not huge, but July and August both fit in really nicely with prompts for daily 30 at the moment, so that's probably going to go in there. Maybe get a jump on August because I still have May's up. There we go, it's me. I think June's actually started. I think I started that on the longest day, so we will see. Yeah, so Jingle Jolly Joy. I will probably do a bit on the Flip It because it's my travel project. Not I'm travelling that much, but it's it's what I do at swimming, where I'm waiting for the 20 minutes. Although yesterday I didn't stitch anything because I spent 15 minutes queuing to get her a certificate because they'd been out of stock, even though she passed a stage in May, apparently. I didn't realise it was that long ago. Yeah, so yeah, Joe and Christy, please contact me for your giveaways. Shout outs. So Christy, you get a shout out as well. It's all about Christy. Christy is Christy's Corner Needlework. She is in the Under 1,000 Subs Club, and I watched her yesterday. She's got so many really great projects. She stitches, she embroiders and beads and kind of embellishes and stuff, and she's got some great projects. I really enjoyed watching her. I've been trying to watch her for ages, and I've just gotten back into watching Flosstube again. I haven't been, I apologise, no commenting. I'm trying to where I can, but it's not always possible. So, I'm time stamping to make things easier when I edit. And the other person is another Brit. It is Stitchy Sally. Sally is I've followed Sally on Instagram for a long time, and she's just started making floss tubes. Well, she started a couple of months ago. She's on number 6, so easy to catch up with. Sally stitches a little blackbird. She's been stitching Blue Flowers Tudor Bee, so lots of things I really love to see. So go and check out Sally's channel as well. And tell them I sent you. So Under 1,000 Subs Club, the brainchild of myself, Heather, Link is my homeboy, and Sarah, our Stitching Kingdom, just to kind of give some love to older floss tubers with less than 1,000 subscribers, and some newer ones too. A lot of them are new to me, so I'm starting to catch up with that, and we'll try and get that back as a regular feature again. Everybody who I've shouted at in the past is listed below in my drop down box. I was talking to Sarah and I were both saying we probably ought to make a Google Doc with it all in, and I can put the link in because the list is getting long. So just go and check all these people out. Yeah, be great to see some new subscribers coming through. And if you do go and watch them, tell them where you came from, because not everybody watches me or Sarah or Heather, so it's nice for them to know where the traffic's coming from, and it's fun to hear your name. So there we go. I think that's all. 27 minutes seems, to be honest, longer than I thought. What else? Oh, why was a little hunched over the dining table? So there we go. It's, well, we've got plans. Anything else interesting happening in life? Still in the school summer holidays. We finished the shopping. My eldest son is finally had a tour of the building. He got his GCSE results yesterday, and he was really pleased with what he got. We were super happy with what he got. I'm pleased that he was really happy with what he got. The kids in Tom's year, which is year 11, or was year 11. They've had a tough fortnight. Their entire exam, what they call the GCSE course, which is their 2 years of basically working towards exams, it's been just so disrupted. They have done phenomenally well to achieve what they have, and I'm so proud of how he has worked throughout the time with the homeschooling and not having any of the perks that he could have had. Just the little things like at school, like being allowed to queue jump for the canteen because you're in year 11, and just the little things, like it was just the little things that he was missing, because they segregated the school for bubbles, so you couldn't mix with any other year groups, so it was really hard for him. It was really hard for all of them, everybody at school, but I think the year 11s really kind of felt that they'd had so much disruption, and I really feel for them. So onward to college, he's going to go and study art and design. So I'm really proud of him. My youngest, she's all lots all kitted out, ready for high school. I literally have like a couple of things left to buy. So she's ready to go. We've got all the uniforms and picking up bits and pieces here and there as we go along. Got one more thing to get tomorrow. Circular protractor. Because that's the only thing I haven't been able to get, and I kind of don't want to just go, and then here's more school stuff for you. It's nice for her to be able to go to see what things are and pick it and feel involved. So we are going to go, that's our shopping expedition tomorrow, because we do exciting things. We are going to go and see a Titanic exhibition tomorrow. I felt like putting a really terrible sinking feeling joke or something like that, but best So that's on the cards tomorrow. We're meeting up with friends for lunch, and then we're going to go and do that, and a bit more Ellie spotting around town, I think. So I will see you all in a fortnight. So take care and stay safe. Happy World Cross Stitching Day. I'm going to be zooming with friends later, and yeah, loads of fun. So take care, friends. Happy stitching. Bye bye.